has been a long time coming.
Hi, Timmy.
I will say that. Hi.
Yeah, long time coming, Abby.
So long.
Mm-hmm.
Throughout last year, we were up and down with this. We were in and out.
Yeah. And we tried our best.
We did.
Oh my goodness.
Given all the circumstances.
To do anything in this country as a creative,
when you finish doing all the physical parts, you now start spiritual.
Yes, because videographer would
wake up in the morning and decide.
I not say that one, but oh my goodness, it's been in the works, and I'm excited that honestly, to me, it feels like a dream come true. Because for the longest time, I've always wanted to be like host a podcast or like be on a podcast. I've never been on a podcast, so like for the longest time, and I was supposed to actually start with one of my friends, and it's just for another day.
Okay,
but we are. I'm like very, very excited that. I mean, who was it? Do you remember who first? Did we say the idea together, or someone said it first?
I can't remember, but I know where we said it.
Yes,
we
I remember.
We were in someone's car, and we were going somewhere, and it was
the person stole the idea from us.
Are you sure? I think that by then the person had already started it, so the person just probably heard us and smart and said, "This was just coming." Me that we already done what we
literally.
But then it didn't kick off. So
yes, I mean, but I mean, I think we tried.
We did. No, it's not a walk in the park. So everybody thinks, it's easy. All you need is set up microphones and everything. It's not that easy. It's not easy. So
if you are creative, honestly, if you are creative at all in this country, it's like the system is set.
Oh, you see this thing you're talking about? I came to realization. I was speaking to a friend of mine. She owns the Yellow of Lagos, and we were talking, and she did a book, a coffee table book, and it's pictures A to Z of Lagos with pictures and beautiful things of Lagos. Is it the Alara stuff? No. Okay. This one is the Yellow of Lagos. It's a brand on Instagram. They're very big. And from our conversation, all we came up to was the fact that you can't create for passion anymore. The economy of Nigeria today doesn't allow you to. Back then,
that's my motto for this year.
Create for passion.
Yes.
You love something, you want to do it, and then you just put your money into it. But now, people are creating solely for profit.
For profit,
and that is so terrible. It's bad for creativity.
Yes,
is the worst because the best creative input or the best creative output comes from things that you're not even thinking about the monetary aspect.
You are not scripting too much.
No,
you're not trying to
just allowing yourself to flow.
Yes, you are not doing product placement.
My dear, if you flow today, you enter.
You're not doing product placement. I actually saw what you said is so profound because it is where I am as a creative, right? I just usually remember when I started, right? And at one point where my content blew up. And now I'm just overthinking everything. I'm overthinking time that I want to post. I'm overthinking how to I am overthinking what's that stuff that you need to do before you start the video?
The one that catches people's attention.
Yes, people's attention.
There's a name for it. There's so many terms. Yes. When back then it was just like post and that's it.
Literally.
Attention grab or something. Your hook.
Hook.
The hook. You need a hook these days. You need a hook. If you cannot catch them in the first 3 seconds.
Yeah, they are gone. But that stuff is quite true because I would also catch myself see someone's video. I'm just... Actually,
but you're right. But then it's just a lot of pressure.
Yes, it's a lot of pressure. Yeah, and that's... But, oh my goodness. We are here. So we literally just went into the conversation. We didn't even introduce ourselves.
Okay, so I think we should probably not introduce ourselves at this time. All right, I will go. Hi, everyone. My name is Temilade Ladejobi, and I am a creative in Lagos, Nigeria. I have been in the creative scene for a while, but I would say that I officially began to call myself a creative in 2022. That was when I saw that, okay, I want to be, this is the aspect of creativity that I want to focus on. Before then, I had done a couple of things. I had dabbled here and there, fashion being the main one because obviously I love fashion.
Fashion boy.
But content-wise and creating and acting and putting out skits and whatnot started in 2020. And the journey has been interesting. It has been interesting. So I'll leave it at that. You should go.
Yes. So my name is Paulie Remide. I'm a content creator. Oh, no, sorry. Let me do it again. Because that's the way I introduce myself.
Okay.
My name is Paulie Remide and I'm an actor, brand influencer, and a content creator. You see what I did there? ABC.
Is that from ChatGPT?
No.
Okay, just
excuse you. Excuse you. But oh my God. But no, this is actually not from ChatGPT. This
Okay,
one like
continue.
this is so cute. I would even call myself an influencer, but because I wanted it to have like an ABC kind of thing.
Oh, you see this? Oh my God, the questions are already really new. The questions are already really new. But go on. Continue your introduction.
So, I mean, I'm an actor, brand influencer, and content creator. And when I started creating content, I just wanted to create content. That was my P. Like, I was excited to, I was inspired by a few creatives that started at the time, and I just wanted to create. Like at the time, I didn't think about the money. I didn't think about what it could be, the prospects. That's why I'm saying that this year I'm not doing anything out of passion. I want to
finish your introduction because I don't want to interject.
So the journey has been quite tough. I'm not going to lie, it's been tough because when you would need to think about stuff before when you need to be in your head a lot before you can do something, I think it can be really, really taxing, right? But it's also been great because I would not be the kind of person that I am right now if I didn't decide to just put myself out there and start something. So that's me in a nutshell. And this is the What Are We Here For podcast.
I said it at the beginning that what are we here for? What are we here for?
What are we here for?
Yes.
Do you have an answer to that question? What are we here for?
To be honest, we'll find out at the end of the episode.
Right.
We will find out at the end of the episode.
True.
Yeah?
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Of
Right
course.
now we
But I
can't
mean, this is very much like an introductory episode.
Yes,
we're just talking about ourselves and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I think by the way, we have episodes. We actually recorded episodes last year.
Yes.
And we just didn't put it out because a lot of factors. Podcast has gone fully visual, and we didn't want it to
have
just
mercy.
be
Some people don't even bother with the audio part of the podcast. Yes. They sit down in a studio, full lighting, the set is beautiful, everything is looking good.
Design, proper design, go.
But do you know the problem?
Yeah.
They call it a podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not a podcast. That's a show.
That's a show.
A podcast is that you're hearing. You cannot see.
What is even
audio?
What is even crazy to me? I prefer to listen to a podcast than to watch a podcast. I prefer to listen than to watch.
Maybe because
most of the time.
Maybe because I don't have many gadgets around me. If I probably had something that I could play the podcast on while using my phone to do something, I would probably be that person. But yeah, podcasts have come to be an integral part of society today. Like there's everybody's listening to something these days.
Yes. You remember when it was a trend?
It was a trend to listen. Oh yeah, so if you're not listening to that podcast, you should be listening to that podcast.
It was even that if you didn't even start a podcast, what are you doing? Yes.
Talk about it.
Yes.
Talk about it.
Yeah. So there was one time where it was crazy.
Yeah. But I mean, it's nice to see that people are adventurous in that sense. That's what I would say.
I mean, yes, and I mean that is the spirit of a creative, right? You do what you want to do. Because as a creative, you are supposed to evolve and do so many other things, right? And I mean,
I just remember something.
What was that?
From your introduction, and that was where my first conversation was going to go around. Yeah. So you mentioned something that at the time when you started creating, money was not in it for you.
It wasn't.
Money wasn't in it for me.
Yes. I remember. I remember you mentioned that.
This was. I'm doing this for money.
What is even crazy is that I didn't
saying I'm doing this for money.
What is crazy?
That has changed now because I've seen that. Hey,
there's money in it.
There is money in it, but before you get that money,
true. What is crazy is that I didn't call myself I didn't call myself a content creator until someone called me. It was as well as beautiful for my audience permission to call me a content creator. So that's why. So that is how far I was just I was just very passionate to put my camera down, shoot something. The fact that I can think about something and bring it to life was just very, very fascinating to me.
You see, add to that the fact that I think about something, record it, bring it to life, and somebody sees my point of view. That is the best feeling in the world. I'm telling you, because before you can even execute it, the amount of what ifs, the amount of perspectives that you try to, and then you know what you say, okay, I'm just going to narrow it down to this perspective, and somebody out there can understand and relate. It's a top tier feeling.
That brings me to one video I posted recently, and I didn't even think about it like that. That's that interesting about being a content creator, right? And like for people to see your work. I had a dream.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
I tried to like
I was
put
watching
that
that
in
video,
like
but I
content.
didn't finish it.
And people in the
Yeah, I
comments,
remember the dream.
people in the comments, wait now.
Chief's bridesman. I was like,
I wasn't bridesmaid. I was in bridesmaid. Like I wear a dress. In the dream, lit the old shebang.
Yes, I remember.
The
I was
old
like,
shebang.
Seems long.
But that was like where I was going to before you bring me out.
Sorry, continue.
What I wanted to say was that like people in the comments were like, "Oh, Paul, do you have malaria? You should go and test for malaria." And I was like, "Wow, that's true. When you have malaria, you do to be dreaming."
No, because you know malaria gives you all these wild dreams. Dreams like AI, all these AI videos that they'll be cooking and they'll be carrying things from the market.
That's the door, and the AI will be passing the other way. Yeah.
One of these days, we should talk about AI and content creation. We should talk about, not today.
Yeah,
not
today.
There was something we were talking about before. We talked about the gratification of content creation, and I think we're talking about the monetary aspect of content creation. And you mentioned something about you didn't want your people to call. You waited for your audience to
it was
call
as I was
you.
waiting for permission. Like I didn't think I was a content creator, right? Until someone said, "Oh, you are actually a content creator." I was like, "Wow, okay." I like as person who told me, I went to update my bio.
Fair. I rate it. Now, today, the word content creator has many facets.
Yes. Because there are now so many niches.
There's so many niches. I would say I can relate with you when you said that you didn't think of yourself as a content creator. I personally saw myself as an actor first, before a content creator or even an influencer, and we also get to that in a minute, the influencer thing. But what I want to ask you is, how do you feel when you hear somebody, has it ever happened to you, first of all, and then how do you feel when somebody says, "Oh, content creation," and then you're like, you show them your picture, and they're like, "Oh no, I'm looking for somebody that can cover my events," which you do,
which I do,
which you do. But I'm saying, before you started doing that, did you ever have such experiences, and how did it make you feel?
So no, not really, right? I didn't have the experience when someone thought that I was.
That's
because again, it is. People also say like videographers, like instead of content creation. So I never had that, right? And I actually even started creating my own content before I started creating for other people.
Yes.
So I never.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, so I never had that.
It happened. I think it happened about maybe last year or so. My aunt in their church, they were going to do an event, and then she mentioned that, "Oh, I'm a content." I don't know whether she mentioned it or the people in her church were like, "Oh, your cousin, she should come and create content for us, and he's a content creator and everything." And
which you don't do.
Which I don't do. The context,
in the context.
The context that they were looking for.
You don't do.
So to an extent, I felt a bit offended.
To
an extent, because it was like, I'm not that kind of content creator.
Well, I see how you would
also
feel.
Another thing is that when you consider that kind of content creation and the what's the word?
I feel like that stuff is a cultural thing
behind it. Considering that when they go for events, they create a nuisance. People cannot see because they're everywhere. You know, they're enjoying the events more than the guests are enjoying their cameras are eating before the audience is eating. They're coming to your face. Oh my God, that thing has happened to me, by the way. They dropped food. Immediately I picked up the fork. Lights, pum, camera, pum, action, pum. I was like,
not lights, camera, action.
I'm not even joking. I'm not joking.
I remember, that reminds me.
I went to say,
oh my God.
This are the way.
That reminds me. I remember.
I said, "Hey, Jesus."
If they boy you eat.
This are the way they came at me.
Do you know? I feel like it is just very, very diversified.
It's diverse. It's so diverse.
This particular stuff you like even mentioned. Right? I remember I went to shoot a birthday event for somebody, and one of my roommates was like, there was no light and it was just lazing around in the house and he wanted to follow me. Right, and I was like, okay, just do whatever you want to do. So while they were serving someone's food, he was trying to like get content. And I was like, he don't do that. So yes, I mean, content is just like, and I feel like I was going to that. It is like a cultural thing. I feel like it's how you say gala, you refer to every sausage roll as
Yes,
gala.
as gala,
I feel like
yes.
that's how it is.
Yes.
It's a cultural thing where, as Nigerians or as Africans, we don't know how to segregate this for that. But I also feel like just say people that maybe shoot events and stuff.
Or videographers.
Yes, but I also think that they're also. They create content.
I don't think so.
Because again, content creation is very much like you are directing like events. The events is not, you cannot create an event.
I will call them video editors.
You can't create an event, right?
You can't create an event.
Things are happening.
Yes.
So you are just getting moments.
It's not your content.
So yes. So I don't think that.
I wouldn't call them content creators. Video editors.
Are we starting something here?
Please. Who am I?
You for content creators ever been
Who
know?
am I? Who
Ever
am
been
me?
know? But
I
just
love
like
people.
but like it is shocking that you. I mean, now I understand because when you said that, you felt a bit offended. I was like, why?
Yeah.
And then the context, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, I've been at events where the main videographer almost gave me slap. And those are the perks of the job.
Of course.
They almost slapped me.
Because
I remember there was one time I forgotten. There's this guy that does like wedding, like it does proper shoots for like wedding stuff.
Is he a photographer?
Ibidu Dami.
Damilola.
So he had seen me at work and he was trying to remember. Where he knew me from. So he was like, "Oh, did you shoot at Vicky James' wedding?" I said no. I said, "I'm sure that because I've shown you shege
for you to not even remember this."
There was one where I think the first wedding I ever shot.
Yeah.
Wow. The first wedding I ever shot.
Oh my God, weddings are stressful.
I stepped on Tomike.
Oh.
I stepped on her. And I met her like after that, and I held myself not to introduce myself like that.
Of course.
I had to own myself not to introduce myself like that.
Sorry, I stepped on you.
But she was very, very graceful. She was super.
I mean,
graceful.
I feel
but
like people
it showed that she was
understand.
really pissed.
Of course, now you step on.
Because more walk coco shoe, and I think I should like opening it front.
Heel,
And
so
I stepped
was
on her. I'm sorry.
Heel to toe, direct
it was
contact.
crazy. But honestly, I mean, for me again, the way I even entered that. Which I'm even having a rethink.
I hear you.
Because it's a lot of work.
It is.
Especially events. Events can be so overwhelming. And so I
like that you're talking about
And for me again, I like to think that I'm an outgoing person, or I've always lied to myself that I'm outgoing, but I'm really not.
Yes.
I like quiet sometimes. And but if I'm like comfortable, I think I can. But just in events, I'm very, very overwhelmed. I've been at events where the person that had me was like, "Why are you just standing?" It's because I'm confused. I don't know.
I hear it. I
don't
did
know, there's
dabble
so much
into
happening.
this kind of content creation that we're speaking about. I tried it for a while because obviously there's money in it. People are looking for these people every day and they're ready to use them.
There's money.
And like you said,
I almost wanted to even start an agency. I might even do it.
You should. I think
because
you should.
The wedding industry is...
Because if you start an agency and then you, aside from even the output of the videos that a lot of people are focused on, there's the decorum to shooting. Because honestly, these guys
I'm really good, guys. But don't hire me. I'm not looking for clients.
Like they just do these things. And if you start an agency, I'm very sure that the little aspects of to make it more professional is what you would also focus on as well. As well as, the clients to service like gap and whatever it is. But I relate with you regarding the part of you talking about being outgoing, and then when you are in that line of work, it's like you are in a shell.
Yes.
Because I've done it before, and I thought I was a people person. And then I'm trying to record someone, and the person is looking at me like, "So who are you?" And I'm like, "Okay, move on to the next person." And
delete
it's like,
that video. Don't make a video of me.
the little things like that. And then, don't even get me started on post events when you have to edit like 10 times. I've made myself a DJ. I don't mix.
Yes, I saw that video. I didn't mix the video until later. Nobody, you'd not pay me enough to be mixing. But honestly, like,
sorry, can you change the sound? Add this one and this one. Then there's one song I like. Then if you can make that song enter in this part.
After deeply thinking about the
then
song,
let's have some of the speeches come out while the music is playing on.
Imagine if you do not now record. You do not record for the speeches. While you were recording, you do not record for the speeches. You are just recording.
And that is how it is. You record 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds.
Oh, you record 5 seconds?
I do my minimum.
I don't record 5 seconds.
You do 2
I
seconds.
try my best.
What do you record? How many do you record?
See it.
For those kind of videos, how many do you record?
The amount of jobs I've done in that regard of content creation, I just thank God that I see.
Anyway, I feel like we've even spoken too much about those people. Let's come back to us.
Yes, let's go back to us because we create our own kind of content is like very much like personal brand. Right?
It's more like a skill.
Yeah.
We are trying to show, what do they call it? We're trying to show creativity and the passion and the talents.
Yes, and the documentation of it's I refer to my social media as, which I also really, really want for this podcast, right? Because again, it's two creatives, right?
Yes.
And we are going to just be yapping about our lives and stuff. I see social media as now, right? Before it was just one style, like one series.
Yes.
Now it's very much my diary.
I hear it. I hear it.
I try my best not to overthink whatever I'm posting. Just post it regardless because I'm comfortable with it and I want to post it and I think somebody would relate to it.
It's funny that you said this because do you know that I've been creating content and posting since 2022 and I still cringe at some contents that I'm posting today.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes I start to sit down and ask myself, why are you cringing at your content?
I feel like it is part of the job, right? Because again,
it never goes away.
Yes, it never goes away because you are also trying to appeal to people. Regardless of how you say, I'm creating content and I want to create, you can't take you can't take out the fact that people want to, because now social media has sort of evolved and it's very much people are commenting, people are reacting, so
people are observing.
Yes, people are observing. So it's very much heavy on people's perspective as well, like how they see like the content, how they can relate to it in their mind. Because your caption can be a certain way, and
but
people will see it.
They will see it all the time.
At times, I've done this thing before where I put a particular caption and someone makes a comment and I steal the comments and change my caption.
Oh, really? Oh,
yes.
Wait, on the video?
No, not on the video.
Like the caption.
Just the caption.
Yeah.
Because I'm just wow, that is brilliant. I didn't think about it like that. So I think because it's like very much people reacting and then people heavy, and that's what like social media has sort of done, right? You're very much exposed, right, to the world. So I think that's a
good one.
That's why you would definitely still cringe, because again, we are like I don't know if it was for you too as well, right? Yeah. I'm my greatest critic. Like I critique myself, like I tear myself down, build myself up.
I feel like every creative is their own. Before the audience will start to talk, you have already done a panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, co-debaters.
I've gotten to a level where I don't even have shame anymore. There was one time where like my background, my usual background, if you follow me and you know that we have white walls.
Okay.
But now we don't have white walls anymore.
Congratulations on your cream walls now.
It wasn't aesthetically pleasing, and there was nothing I could do about it because again, there are like I don't want to give details of what is happening in my household.
But fair.
We need to. Everybody needs to sort of like agree together to sort of, before we can come to a conclusion. Imagine a bill comes and you want to split it between I don't.
Okay. No, don't let your roommates come for you. Don't let your roommates come for you.
But yes. But yeah, that was like.
So you said you had a question.
Really, really cute. Yeah, so I had a question, right? Something I'm like, because we're starting a podcast and like it's like for creatives, right?
Yes.
I mean, there are several podcasts that are for several reasons. There are even podcasts that are for creatives.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So what I'm fascinated by, let me ask it in another way.
Okay.
What do you expect? What do you expect the podcast to sort of do for you if you're at all looking for it to do for you? And what do you look forward to with the podcast?
Oh, interesting question. First of all, what I want the podcast to do for me and be for me. You mentioned something about creativity being like a diary.
Yeah.
I want it to be like a diary of some sort, because one thing creating does is that it affords you the gift of documentation.
Yes.
In the process of creating, then you are leaving bits of yourself that when you go back to check, you see how far you've come. You see what you were going through at that time. You see growth. You see movement. So I want that this podcast to definitely be a diary where I'm I'm putting in bits and pieces of my life. At some point, this was what I was going through. At some point, this is how I thought. At some point, this is how I felt. I also want this podcast to be a learning or a what's the word? An expressive ground where people can learn from. Because before, I would still say, even till now, it's now that people are coming out to share their stories of being a creative and the journey so far and what they've done and how they started. When I was starting in 2022, people were just tying towels and standing in traffic.
Yes, and
nobody was talking about
putting powder on their face.
Nobody was talking about this is what I went through. Nobody was telling you that you will battle with overthinking.
Yeah.
Nobody was telling you that you will have to censor words on your page. Nobody was telling you that you will have to look at the algorithm.
Nobody was telling that you will become an activist overnight.
I'm an activist overnight. Nobody. There wasn't much conversation around this. So I'm hoping that in expressing all that I have gone through and all I am going through in the journey of creativity, content creation, and all that is, that somebody is also learning from that.
Of course.
And I think
I mean, we are very much on the same page, because sometimes I would literally go like down, like there's something I do for myself, and I'm like, I'm usually shy because when I watch my old videos, I'm usually like so proud of myself.
Same.
I'm just like, what?
Same.
You thought about that and you put it out.
In fact, let me tell you something. The old content inspires me, because when I go back, I'm like, can I get this brain back? I need this brain back, because now
I wasn't under so much pressure.
And I was just posting, despite the cringe or whatever. Now there's so much. The background. The lighting. The sound. Okay. There was generator background. There was generator sound. Literally. The videos did numbers.
You would now need to buy a mic. You would need to learn how to off noise.
So everybody that's watching this video and you're about to start content creation, that mic should be last. If you buy mic, I promise
you will not start.
Like as if you are limiting yourself with that mic.
Yes, you don't really start anything.
I don't even know what. There's a thing about it. If you can get mic, fine, but don't let it be a priority.
But I really,
you're good.
I really dig what you said as well about diary, right? Because for me, I found that I need to sort of motivate myself, or I need people to sort of motivate me to do things, right? So this is very much like, I want to see how far, regardless of how long we will do this for, right?
Of course.
I want to see like, I just want to see growth. It's sort of like a diary, like you said, for me. I want to see just where I was now, right? I want to see how I would be like maybe 5 years.
In another like 5 years, you have hair.
Yeah, no, serious.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, no, and what I'm really, really excited for again is, I want to see the kind of audience that we had, like the kind of community that we build out of it. Like I'm very excited for that one.
I'm hoping that we have an audience, a young audience that's like wanting to learn.
Even old people too.
Of course,
just so
you're
that,
welcome.
So that you sort of learn, you would sort of learn the ropes of like, because do you see this video where one woman bashed another person's car, and the woman called the girl Ashewo, and the caption of the video was like, "Oh, you people don't train your mothers."
And then the woman was married.
Mommy a joke with Jack coin for my non-Yoruba speaking people. He said, "Mommy and Daddy, sit down. Let's teach you."
Yes.
And it's not been tested. It's me that interpreted it. It's you that is not me. I'm very respectful.
After you use one side to abuse them, use another side to greet them.
But that was one. That was one hell of a conversation. You see how we just drifted into. We went into the people that are not concerned.
Oh my god! And then we came back. But we found our footing.
Yeah, I think for me, right, the last thing I said, really, like I'm really looking forward to the kind of audience that would build from this, like the community of people and like things that we can definitely do together. So I guess that is us.
Yes.
This is like a lovely, preamble to
a welcome.
Yes.
So welcome.
I don't know how you like to listen to your podcast. It might be too short for you, but this is just, this is a teaser, If you guys want more, we'll definitely figure out. Yes, it means small is the talk of fashion. So yes. So we are.
If you want long, no problem. We'll use
you would. I would do. So yes. So our socials are there. So if you guys think you want
please feel free to follow.
Absolutely.
Follow us on the I Said What I Said page. Follow us on our personal page.
You said I said what I said.
Cuts. Just call.
Do you think? You know what? I didn't even listen to that last episode because of this.
Are you serious? I listened
I didn't listen to that because I really.
I'm on it. I'm still on it.
No, I really didn't want to.
Beautiful episode. I mean,
I
it's
really
nothing I've
didn't
not heard
want
before.
to.
But
So you can just take it again.
So please follow us on the What Are We Here For Instagram page and the TikTok page as well.
What Are We Here For Pod? Wait,
Yes.
it's What Are We Here For Pod across
We will write
platforms. Yes, it will be
you will see it
somewhere.
on your screen.
It could be here. It could be here.
It could be here. It could be here. It could be here.
Yeah,
it could
just
be here.
across
and it could be
board.
someone by your side. Yeah.
What Tammy said. And I mean, we are also like on YouTube as well. So.
Yes. So please,
You can also send us an email.
Please subscribe.
Yes, what are we here for pod@gmail.com.
Yeah, baby podcasters. Help
job.
us. Help our
job.
ministry. Thank you very much.
Subscribe, comment, do everything. Share it to your group chat.
Yes.
Share everywhere. Don't worry, they will love it.
They will love.
You will love it.
it.
And yes,
Also,
we can.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
do you say?
Shout out to CC
Yeah.
Hub. A huge shout out to
Gotta say that,
CC
yeah.
Hub, of which we are members. It's very, very easy to be a
Yes.
member. So scan the barcode that's going to show somewhere here to be a community member of CC Hub. It's a you have to go through a gender equity class, and then after that you're a member.
In case there's no barcode, just go to their social media. Either go to CC Hub or Entertainment and Media Hub. Go to their bio. You know, like you said, once you sign up, you need to do a workshop. So, and I mean, they are the providers of this space that we're in, all of the equipment and stuff. And so, if you're part of the community, you have access to all of these things. So, shout out to CC Hub. And yeah,
Right there. Bye,
that's
everyone.
our first episode. Bye.